When an author is too meticulous about his style, you may presume that his mind is frivolous and his content flimsy, meaning an author or a writer actually should not always be very meticulous and sophisticated in his thinking, saying, doing, or writing, because the more meticulous, sophisticated he wants to be, or that he ultimately gets or becomes in his thought and words and writings and actions, the more he is going to lose himself, the more he is going to eventually deteriorate his significance, downgrade his worth, and degrade his overall value, virtue, significance, and other qualities in his writings and thought is also going to go down because of his constant fixation, concentration, and obsession upon perfection, sophistication, and meticulousness. So, our writer should just write as he should on the basis of his experiences, struggles, sufferings, pains, and everything else that he has gone through in his life, and utilize all that into emotion and put into that directly in his writings in simple, straightforward words that is understanding to himself, and also words that could be understood and comprehended by the readers also in one way or another. And the more meticulous, sophisticated, perfect we pretend to be and we try to ultimately become, the more we experience downfall, degradation, degeneration in ourselves as well as in our qualities, virtues, values, education, experience, authenticity, aura, character. So obviously we should go as we are. We should embrace, accept things, realities and peoples as they are, because nothing can be changed ultimately except for ourselves, exception of our thinking, words and action. We don't control anything. So that goes the same for the others also. We all are only in control of ourselves individually only, and not the other way around. And obviously external phenomena, reality, circumstances unfold in accordance with their own sovereignty, principles, and rules and regulations that we can neither see nor predict nor comprehend. And that's why there are accidents and deaths and uncertainties in the world, because we cannot foresee anything, because our intelligence is limited, because it's human, not supernatural. Everything about us is limited, finite, relative in one way or another, because we're ultimately relative creations that ends after the fulfillment of his time and the realization of his purpose and ambition upon the earth designated to it through the soul by the universe. So that's how everything works. And when an author becomes focused on perfection and sophistication,